What's up, everybody? 49's Fine, back at you again today with another precious metals video. And today I wanted to talk about how everything pretty much that we own and buy and rely on day to day loses value rapidly. Unless, of course, it's shiny and makes a really pretty noise when you clank it together. All right, guys, right off the top, let me disclose that this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this. I think we've been seeing it for several years. A couple of decades ago, of course, I was a little kid a couple decades ago, but a couple decades ago, most of the things you bought or spent money on, you would own. You would take it home and you would own it forever. Something as simple as a movie, buying a movie. You would go buy a DVD or a VHS tape, whatever it is, and you would own it forever. You would pay a little bit of money and you would have that movie forever. You could watch it as many times as you want. Nowadays, everything is service-based. Everything is subscription and service-based. You pay a monthly rate and you can stream whatever movie you want. You have access to thousands and thousands of different movies that you can watch on any device that you want, that you log into. You can watch all of these movies and these TV shows and these documentaries whenever you want, pretty much. It's always at your fingertips. It's very convenient. It is technically superior to a physical copy like a DVD or a VHS tape, but you sacrifice one big element, and that's the ability to own that piece of content, that movie or that documentary or that series of or season of TV shows. You can't hold it in your hand anymore. Everything is moving to a subscription base. And these services are like Netflix are costing more and more. Every, 6 to 8 months, they increase their service cost by a couple of dollars. I remember when Netflix was $7 a month. Now some people are spending like $26 a month for Netflix. That's expensive. And I know movies and TV shows and what format you hold them or watch them isn't that big of a deal, but this transcends to more serious areas of our life. For example, real estate. Housing used to be 2.5 to 3 times the average annual salary back in the day. Now it's more like 6 to 7 times the amount of the annual salary. Rent is skyrocketing. It's becoming expensive to own nothing at all. There are entire generations of people that are alive right now and are having kids right now that will never own a home, and that is truly terrifying. Vehicles are very expensive right now. I think they're cooling off maybe a little bit. The market's cooling off a little bit now, but we did just go through a couple of years of very inflated prices in the automotive market. And what's scary about that is the moment you drive it off the lot, even if it's brand new, instantly it loses 30%, 35% of its value. These things that we rely on, that we put our money and our hard work into, are disappearing in value. And what's interesting is in school and in society in general, we're kind of taught to hoard cash. We're taught, save your money, save your money, save your money. We're told that over and over. As if that's the right thing to do. And cash, fiat currency, was never a store of value. It was never something meant to hold value. All that cash is, all fiat currency is a tool to transact. What we should have been taught is to figure out how to generate as much cash as possible and then convert it into assets. But we're not taught to do that. In fact, we live in a debt society, and all these things that we're buying are not only losing value, we're also buying them with credit cards that have super high interest rates attached to them. Credit card usage, credit card debt averages are very high right now, and they have been for a couple of years, and it really kind of looks like it's been getting worse. We buy these things that lose value, and then we attach interest rates to them that cost us even more money. It's a double-edged sword. It's a lose-lose situation. So basically, what I'm trying to say is materialism is the enemy of the stacker. And as I get more experience stacking, I'm really starting to see the sacrifices that I'm going to have to make. Now that stacking has been introduced into my life, I realize that I need to be building my wealth in ounces and not in units of fiat currency. Every purchase that I make is going to affect me in more ways than just my bank account going down by a couple of dollars. Here in America, in the United States, we're in a pretty dire situation, and I do have some fears of hyperinflation ahead. I really wish I had started sooner. I wish I had more weight backing me. But I am glad that I found this and I have started. So it's just important for me to just stay disciplined and stay on track with my goals, because I want my wealth, I want all my hard work and all my life energy to be converted into something that will retain its value and grow over time. Buying silver is like taking the money you have now and freezing it in time. Taking its value and freezing it in time. People that bought silver at $4 an ounce in the 80s, they froze that money in time. And decades later, they still have those ounces that they bought at much cheaper prices. The spot price is much different now, but the weight of their coins is the same. It transcends inflation and economic difficulties. But that's just something I was thinking about today, guys. It's really, you look at everything, it's just everything loses value. The number one investment that I would say that you've got to strive to get a hold of, this is for my younger stackers, isn't actually precious metals, it's real estate. I think real estate is the number one thing that you should get a hold of, because not only does it retain its value, it grows on top of its value over time. It also serves a ton of utility. It can provide you a home, and that makes it the ultimate investment, in my opinion. And then for liquidity, silver is a close second. Silver doesn't do much as far as stacking is concerned. It has a lot of industrial demand, but as far as silver bullion goes, it doesn't do a whole lot. It just kind of sits on your desk and looks pretty, but it does retain your value, your wealth over time. Moving forward, I'm definitely going to be holding back and sacrificing and maybe not buying as many fun things as I did before, because the future is more important than immediate satisfaction. But anyways, guys, little bit of a monologue today. I hope you guys are doing well. We're steady growing on the channel. This has been a ton of fun. I love talking to you guys in the comments. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.